you open, you just type www.alibaba.com. This is a special e-commerce that have a lot of manufacturers, and as well, it also have middlemen. We are not looking at middlemen, we are looking at what the manufacturers. So basically, the homepage looks like this, and to sign up is free. It's very important that since you want to buy from the website, from the e-commerce website, you have to sign up, and that is creating your account. So you create an account, most importantly with the email that you use, the email that you usually use, because most of the time they will be sending information and updates. So as I said, it's free. So if you have a Google account, you could sign up with your Google account, and an information will be sent to your Gmail. Or if you have an Apple or Facebook, I use my Google account so that I know how it works with Google account. So there will be a code that will be sent to your Gmail. Then you use the code to enter, just to know, for them to know that they are dealing with a real person. Then coming to search for a particular product. You have made your survey that this is the product you want to sell in America. Okay, so let's take it, for instance, a wireless Bluetooth speaker. So you're going to search for this product. You have a particular brand in mind, and you have to be very careful of the very brand in mind. Okay, because sometimes you have an example to say you want a Beat speaker. If you don't take care, they could give you bats, depending on the kind of manufacturer you are dealing with. So a manufacturer could say, oh yeah, I have the Beat product, yeah, or I have this particular product, but they will show it on the home page, but when they send a sample to you, it will be different. So you have to be very careful. So sometimes I use I upload a picture of the particular product I want, in terms of the shape, the size, the logo, and quality, and it'll filter out a lot of suppliers that have that particular product, and it's your responsibility to filter the kind of supplier you need to buy that particular product from. And so therefore there are different suppliers. You want a verified supplier, and you want a supplier that have a trade assurance. A trade assurance is a security platform, a financial security platform, that most of the money that you pay will not go directly to the supplier or the manufacturer, will go to the e-commerce financial team. Until you get your product, they are not going to pay the manufacturer. So I will always advise a beginner to use their trade assurance, though there are charges. I think 2% charge on every product you buy. So for manufacturers, they actually deal with MOQ. When we're talking about MOQ, we are talking about the minimum order quantity. Okay, so a real manufacturer will require that you buy a lot. Middlemen don't mind you buy less than 100 pieces from them, but a real manufacturer requires that you buy a lot for a good pricing. Okay, for a good pricing. So as we could see, this product, when we filtered it, we narrowed it, and you're looking at having at least 3 manufacturers you could contact to see which best suits your purpose. Okay, so after you have filtered to narrow down the results, you open to the product. As I said, the product may slightly differ from yours. They do so close, similar products. So you have to open the product and ask questions. Is it the very product I want? What are the different colors that they have? What are the product details? So there is a product details available on I think the second column. So what is the product details? Does it meet my customer's specification? If yes, as you're doing that, you are still selecting the particular manufacturer you want to go in for. So this stage, checking the supplier's profile, will give you a concrete evidence on which of the manufacturer or supplier you are going to stick to. So after you are okay with the pricing, you're okay with the MOQ, you're okay whether the manufacturer is having a trade assurance, you go to the stage of checking the validity or the authenticity of the manufacturer or the supplier. What are you going to look at? You're going to look at the total employees. So the total employees who given an evidence that this is a well-established manufacturer. And most importantly, you're also going to look at the year of establishment, because the years of establishment will prove that the year he has been there for a long. The supplier have dealt with a lot of customers, and therefore the supplier will have a lot of review. So looking at this particular one, our supplier is the one that we narrow onto is Shenzhen ABC Electronic Company Limited. Most of the time when it is a company limited, it's good. And it is verified supplier, and it also uses trade assurance. And you could see there are 102 reviews. So you open to the review and you check what kind of review are you looking for. You're looking for review from customers that are based in America. Have they been able to successfully ship their products? Can you contact these customers if they have their contact available? Are they saying wonderful, pleasant thing concerning this supplier? If yes, then that is the best supplier that you are to go in for. So that was the one the 7th point, which is the reviews and the rating, is very, 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 very important. And the feedback, their response to their customers is also very important. Also very important. After you're convinced, you come to the next stage, which is contacting the supplier. This is what I do. I love to call the supplier direct. Most of the time they have a sales representative, and therefore they have their phone numbers available. I don't love dealing direct with the AI, artificial intelligence, because when you send a message, mostly they are those that are going to reply you. Okay, so you want to talk to a real person. You want to get the information and the name from a real person. Okay, yeah. So after you have contacted the supplier, you don't go ahead and purchase your bulk item or the item in bulk. You purchase a sample to study how easy and convenient their shipment is. Okay. And you will making a promise to the supplier that you're going to meet their MOQ or buy more than the MOQ. So if they could actually give you a very good price. So you should be careful not to buy the bulk until you have received the sample. After you have received the sample, after you have played it, because there's the speaker we are talking about, and the quality matches what you want and matches your customers, then you can contact the supplier. That is the last point.